Alright, welcome everyone to this new series, and let's say hello to Bella, our hero for this long series of episodes. Bella will work for House Hlaalu, one of the 5 great houses of Morrowind, and she will be based out of Narsis. So who are the Mainland House Hlaalu? The Mainland House Hlaalu operates through a lens of economic opportunism, seeking to enrich themselves, their great house, and the province of Morrowind. Their methods are famously unscrupulous, marked by a comfort with deception and the use of force to establish house-enforced monopolies and rigid economic regimes. In this incredible faction questline, Bella will have to navigate internal conflicts, manage external relations, and embrace the Hlaalu ideology of mercantilism. She will also have to deal with the 7 families and the house councilors. The Tamil Rebuild team has created some incredible lore for the Mainland House Hlaalu, and in this mini series of videos, I will share my review and observations of every quest of this faction questline. The focus will be on quest design, lore, and writing as usual. Let's get started then. To start this quest, we again talked to Alvino Lervas in the Narsis Measure Hall about Rivis Salvaro and the Beacon Company. Tell me about this competition.
As you can imagine, further ownership of the HCC would be a major boon for House Hlaalu. But as with all purchases, it's important to make sure we don't pay more than we have to. That means preventing a bidding war from erupting during the auction. A number of parties have announced their interest in the shares, but the only 2 of real concern are Rivis Salvaro and the Beacon Company. I have plans for dealing with both.
So the Hlaalu Council Company is not fully controlled by House Hlaalu, and the upcoming sale of some of the company's shares offers an opportunity to assert more control. Tell me about Rivis Salvaro.
Rivis Salvaro is an ebony prospector whose success is owed less to business acumen than incredible luck. He is also, inconveniently, a member of House Hlaalu, although not one highly ranked or respected. His undermining of official house business is a desperate attempt to force himself into relevance among the councilmen. It will not work. It would be better for us all if Rivis was dead. However, in the interest of not appearing fractious, the deed should be done through unofficial channels. A group called the Numbers Club will do. In the Mesa Exchange, in the stairwell connecting the trading floor and dining room, you'll find a tapestry hiding a secret 2nd floor. Go in and tell them I've recommended you as a member. They'll guide you through the rest.
Tell me about this Beacon Company.
They're exporters from Somerset. Altmer companies rarely do business outside the Isles, but the Beacon Company has had some mild success in Cyrodiil, and it appears they want to diversify into Morrowind next. One of their representatives sailed in on an incredibly gaudy ship to bid on the HCC shares. The Calero Comet, they call it. You're going to sink it by detonating flash grit in the hull. Judging by the size of the ship, you'll need 2 canisters. The tanners in Miners' Hall should have some, but flash grit is illegal to sell or give away, so you'll likely need to resort to theft. Once you have the canisters, get everyone off the ship. I can prevent an investigation into the explosion, but only if it doesn't harm anybody. I'm sure you'll be able to come to some agreement with the captain. Finally, find a support pillar on the lower deck, plant the canisters, and get out as fast as you can.
What is this flash grit?
It's a strange soap-like substance that explodes when friction is applied. Useful for excavation, demolition, and so on. Heavily controlled.
Okay, Bella has 2 tasks. 2 dangerous missions. Ensure the death of Rivis Salvaro and destroy the Beacon Company. Let's first visit the members of the Numbers Club, a secretive gathering on the floors above the Mesa Exchange in the Market Quarter. Let's visit the Mesa Exchange.
Welcome to the Mesa Exchange. Have you come to buy or trade stocks?
Oh no, Bella is not here to be a trader. Also, I wonder why the Tamil Rebuild team added stocks and trading. Is that low friendly? Please write in the comments below. Let us find this numbers club.
I'm One, the bookmaker here. I can't tell you much more if you don't have a number, and I'm afraid we aren't assigning them right now.
Have you heard about Rivis Salavo?
I've heard of him. Why?
Alino Lervas wants him dead.
Alvinu's word counts for quite a lot around here. But there seems to be a misunderstanding. We're gamblers, not murderers. Now, we do occasionally bet on the survival of certain people. And sometimes those people die, and money changes hands. But I'm sure we can both agree there's a difference. If that's understood, I'll allow you to join, provided you complete your initiation. New numbers are generally expected to bring interesting betting material with them, but I'd like you to help resolve a wager instead. Some among the club believe two servants at the Sixth Family Manor, Voldem Duros and Ellen Ferranim, are engaged in a love affair. Find out the truth and return to us. You have permission to question them as you please.
Alright, let's do this favor for the bookmaker. We are here at the 6th House Manor. Here is Ellen, the lovebird. Let's try to get her to admit her affair.
Completely absurd. And even if there was something between me and Voldem, I wouldn't talk about it with you or your nosy friends. Get lost. I'd rather not fight about it. Go ahead, what did you want? I wouldn't talk about it with you. What's that supposed to mean?
Intimidation did not work. Let's talk to this lady.
I've got a sight for sore eyes.
Do you know about Ellen's love affair?
You mean between Ellen and Voldem? Well, maybe I have seen something, but I don't know. I'm not great friends with either of them, but it doesn't seem right to tell you about their private lives.
Okay, let's bribe Buffine.
All right. A while ago I saw Voldem slip Ellen a letter. They were all giggly about it until they saw me. Then they both stopped, and Ellen put the letter away. I haven't seen it since. Ellen has an apartment above the docks in the St. Veloth quarter, right next to the Hackle Lounge, so my best guess is that she brought it there.
We can find a love letter at Ellen's apartment. Let's go. Ellen's home is locked. Let's see. Bella uses her alteration magic to get in. Here is the love letter. Let's head back to the bookmaker. Here is the love letter.
Have you found anything? Very good. This is definitive enough to resolve the betting pool, and of course, earn you your number. May I suggest a first bet 35? Placing 12,000 sectums on Rivis Salavo's survival.
The bookmaker admits Bella into the club. What about Rivis Salavo?
As I said, if you bet 12,000 sectums on Rivi's survival until the stock bid, you won't regret it.
But I don't want Rivis to survive.
Who said you did? You're just saying it's what you expect. If you're right, that's disappointing, but at least you've made some money. And if you're wrong, another number walks away with your drakes.
Bella then places a 12,000 gold bet on Rivis's survival.
Excellent. I assure you, you'll be pleased with the results.
We get a journal entry. Bella bet 10,000 drakes on Rivis Salavo's survival until the Hlaalu Council Company's share bid. Now that the first part of the job is done, let's focus on our second task. Okay, Bella is here at the Tanners and Miners Hall. We will need to break in and steal the explosive.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a rat.
Is there something you need?
Bella uses her mysticism magic and breaks into the storeroom. I will pay the fine.
I accept this gold in payment of the fines and compensation ordered by the court. And now you are free to go.
Here is the flash crit explosive. Now let's find the ship from the Somerset Isle.
I see you. It's so nice to be on dry land again. You probably want Captain Osanano. He should be up in his cabin.
Watch yourself.
Tell me about the Beacon Company.
They're exporters of fine Altmer goods from Firsthold. I ferry people and cargo for them. My usual route is between Firsthold and Cyrodiil City, so Narsis is quite out of my way.
I need all of you to disembark the ship.
And why would I do that? This is my ship. And you don't represent any official authority as far as I can tell. So unless you have paperwork from the Coast Guard, I think we'll be staying right where we are.
At this point, Bella intimidates the captain and he capitulates.
This is a private vessel. Fine. Look, I'll get everyone off the ship. Just don't do anything rash, all right? We're cooperating.
Now to get into the lower decks. It is time to plant the explosives.
You may speak.
Please, go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
And the Calaril comet is sinking.
My ship. My ship.
I knew this trip was a bad idea. It's not supposed to do that, is it?
By the gods. But why?
Now that the Beacon Company's ship has sunk and Rivis's fate is assured, Bella returns to Alvino. Yes, Rivis Salavo won't be a problem.
Excellent. Rivis has been a thorn in my side since he set up his first ebony mine. It's hard to believe I won't have to put up with his pathetic attempts at flattery anymore.
The Beacon Company ship is destroyed.
Very good. Now that the Beacon Company has more pressing things to spend their money on, I doubt they'll appear at the auction at all. And with Rivis Salavo dead, that means we'll be free to place our own bid uncontested. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully these greaves will serve as a suitable reward for all your hard work.
And that completes the quest. Bella gets a wonderful reward, the Gilded Glass Greaves of Freedom. Feather 30 points, jump 10 points, resist paralysis 100 points. As a bonus, if your character is a master thief like Bella, you can also ransack the vaults of the Mesa Exchange building by entering the vaults. Here Bella acquires a lot of drakes and some gold bars using the power of telekinesis. The Lowest Bidders is an action-packed quest of economic espionage and sabotage, showcasing the House Hlaalu's ruthless pursuit of market control. The quest is split into two high-stakes tasks, ensuring the fate of Rivis Salavo through a multi-step investigation leading into a 12,000 gold wager at the Secretive Numbers Club, and the total destruction of the rival Beacon Company. It perfectly blends skill challenges requiring Bella to use magic like alteration to find the love letter and mysticism to steal the flash crit explosive, along with speechcraft to sink the Coloral Comet. The quest is complex, rewarding, and offers an excellent endgame artifact, the Gilded Glass Greaves of Freedom. My only complaint is the lack of options to not blow up the ship from the Somerset Isles. If we talk to Alvino Lervas in the Narsis Measure Hall, she will ask Bella to visit multiple Hlaalu families.
I don't have anything else for you. I'm sure the heads of the great families could think of a few things, though. Have you already made the rounds? The 1st, 2nd, 6th, and 7 family manors are all here in Narsis. You do well to stop in and make yourself known.
It is time to work for the 7 families. To start this quest, Bella speaks with Belron Hlaalu in Narsis' 7th family manor about a suspicious message.
Lawman of House Hlaalu, what can I do for you?
Here is Belron Hlaalu.
A warm welcome to you. Or what brings you to my manor, PC class? A suspicious message from one of my adversaries en route to Narsis. See to it that the message never arrives. A certain member of our house seeks to rise above the Blood Hlaalu. This message could reveal her schemes. It is in the care of a Bosmer named Randian. Though an able courier, he is a notorious lecher, and has made a habit of stopping at the Desert Rose Bordello each time he makes deliveries to Narsis. Go there and retrieve the message while he is distracted by harlots. The Bordello is in the Foreign Quarter, in an alley west of Heron Hall and east of the Silt Strider.
So we have to retrieve a suspicious message from one of Belron Hlaalu's adversaries and ensure it is never delivered to the intended recipient. Let us visit this establishment, Desert Rose Bordello, in Narcissus' Foreign Quarter. Bella is chilling here. Wow, look at the water. Bella, you got work to do.
Welcome to the Desert Rose Bordello. We provide services of an amorous nature for respectful and discerning clients. This is a discreet, legal, and hygienic establishment, in good standing with the Courtesans Guild. Feel free to socialize with the staff, but please respect the privacy of other clients.
What is the Courtesans Guild?
The Courtesans Guild is an empire-wide association of courtesans that sets standards for people and businesses in this line of work. Most courtesans are protected by imperial law and the reputation of the organization. A client who behaves badly will be blacklisted from guild brothels from Daggerfall to Thorn. Sadly, some courtesans are not protected by the guild. The establishments that exploit these people are generally shabby and ill-favored. You'd do well to avoid them.
Ooh, fancy.
What can I do for you, friend?
Greetings.
Whatever you want. Within reason.
Maybe Bella will avail some services here someday.
Go ahead.
So we need to find this Bosma courier.
Hey, what are you doing barging in here like that? I didn't ask for an audience. I am indeed a courier, but discretion is one of my many talents. You don't need to know more.
Oh yeah? How about some money? Bella uses her speechcraft skill to bribe the courier, and now he will talk.
You have a key interest in this message and have spoken so kindly. Perhaps you could show just a little more kindness? 200 septims would let me have the choicest courtesan, and in return you can have that letter. A wise move. The Narusa family members are so chatty with each other. This one little message going missing will hardly be noticed.
Deal, we get the letter.
Is there something you need?
So if we open the suspicious letter, we observe it is addressed to one Jival, and there is no last name. But when we spoke to the Bosma courier, he mentioned a certain Narusa family. We will have to look for a Jival Narusa. So let's open the map. Bingo, Narusa Manor. Let's go.
What do you want of me, Outlander?
Hello, I wanted to discuss the Councilor Falina Narusa.
Councilwoman Felina Narusa is my niece. I represent her and our family's interests here in Narsis. Why is correspondence between Councilor Felina Narusa and me any concern of yours?
Bella is taken aback by that question, and she decides not to complicate things and excuses herself.
Stick to your own affairs.
Bella will now deliver the message to Belron Hlaalu.
Yes.
You must ensure that the suspicious message never reaches its destination. Very good. I'll let you in on a little more information. This message was sent by Felina Narusa to her kin in Narsis. She has forgotten the proper place of her clan, and now plots against us. With this letter in hand, we'll stay one step ahead of her. Take this for you, services. You did well retreating that message. The contents are very informative.
So Belron rewards Bella with 500 gold, and that completes the quest. Let us examine the other branch, and this time Bella will act against Belron Hlaalu. This time Bella will select this option when talking to Jival Narusa.
However did you get this away from our courier? Perhaps you can use this knack for subterfuge to turn things around on Belron Hlaalu. Give me a moment. Here, take this document and present it to him as the message from Felina Narusa. I'll not only overlook your theft of the message, but give you a little extra for your troubles. Now get going, before Belron Hlaalu starts wondering why you're taking so long.
Oh wow, so Bella gets 400 gold, and I guess she also will be rewarded by Belron Hlaalu. So this is a more profitable branch. Here is the replacement message talking about some Comberry crop. back to Mainland Hlaalu.
Have you retrieved the message? Very good. I'll let you in on a little more information. This message was sent by Felina Narusa to her kin in Narsis. She has forgotten the proper place of her clan, and now plots against us. With this letter in hand, we'll stay one step ahead of her. Take this for you services. You did well retreating that message, but it was of little value. Nothing but concerns over comrie prices.
So Bella made 900 gold in this path, and that completes this branch of the quest. Intercept message effectively transitions Bella into working for the individual Hlaalu families, focusing on internal espionage and personal gain. The quest begins with a clear objective from Mainland Hlaalu: retrieve a suspicious message from his adversary, requiring Bella to use her speechcraft skill to bribe a Bosma courier at the Desert Rose Bordello, or her thievery skills to steal the letter. The central element of the quest is the moral and financial dilemma presented by the two distinct outcomes. The player must choose between loyalty to Belron or a more profitable act of betrayal. This quest perfectly illustrates the Hlaalu ideology of economic opportunism and reinforces that betrayal can be the most rewarding path in the Great House. To start this quest, Bella speaks with Mainland Hlaalu in the Narsis 7th family manor about priceless wreckage.
Our family's history is entwined with the Seyda Neen. I need you to recover a piece of its priceless wreckage. The Seyda Neen was the flagship of our navy, captained by my ancestor Prevail Hlaalu. Its hull was decked in gold, its masts and prow were glass, and its sails woven from cloth of gold. It was the most splendid ship to ever sail the Padomaic. Calamity struck while leading a fleet on a holy mission. Prevail and all his sailors were lost, and only parts of the Seyda Neen could be recovered. We built the Grand Pharos on the shore of Vardenfell from its timber, and embedded the glass shards in our faces. Every piece of the Seyda Neen is precious to us, from its shining glass down to the smallest sliver of wood. Recently, my retainers discovered a new piece of the wreckage, but they were driven off by Druo and could not retrieve it. This piece is in Balk Grotto, on the riverbed of the Thur, due west of Old Ebonheart. If you can succeed where they failed, you will have my deepest gratitude.
So Mainland Hlaalu retainers have reported the sighting of a lost piece of Seyda Neen, a wrecked ship precious to the 7th family. Belron asks Bella to retrieve this priceless wreckage from a dreg-infested Balk grotto. Alright, let's travel to Old Ebonheart.
Looking to leave Narsis, Outlander? What's your destination?
Yeah, what do you want?
Taking a trip?
A sunny day at the docks of Old Ebonheart, so Bella will need to examine these islands here. She uses some alteration magic to find this grotto. that is the door to the underwater grotto. Bella will have to wait for her water walking spell to wear off. It is time to enter the grotto and deal with some dregs and find this wreckage of the Seyda Neen. Our job is done. It's time to recall to Narsis.
I'm anxious to lay eyes upon a new piece of the Seyda Neen's priceless wreckage. I'm glad to see you safely returned. Did you recover the wreckage? What a brilliant piece of glass. I never imagined such a large fragment would survive intact. Mere gold would be a paltry reward for delivering such a treasure to me. Stay a little, and I will personally teach you some of the tricks I've learned in my years of business. I'll also put in a word with Dravos Tural so he'll give you a discount.
Mainland Hlaalu was very pleased with the retrieval of this priceless wreckage and rewarded Bella by teaching some of his mercantile secrets. Bella will also receive a discount at Dravos Turel's exquisite goods store. And that completes the quest. Seek Forever the Seyda Neen serves as a brief but effective interlude, shifting Bella's focus from internal Hlaalu politics to a sentimental retrieval mission for Belron Hlaalu's 7th family. The quest centered on retrieving a precious piece of shipwrecked Seyda Neen is a straightforward dungeon crawl. It requires the player to use spells like Alteration to locate the underwater Bulk Grotto and engage in combat with dregs, offering a clear skill challenge distinct from previous diplomacy and stealth missions. While the task itself is nostalgic for the family, the reward of mercantile secrets and providing a store discount anchors the quest back to Hlaalu's ideology of economic self-improvement. In the third part of this Narsis House Hlaalu series, we worked for the 7th Hlaalu family at Narsis. What did you think about these quests? Do share your thoughts in the comments and be sure to check out the next part. If you're still here, I appreciate you. Thank you all for watching. May the Divines guard and keep you.